Alright everybody, welcome back to the hardest rockin' diecast channel on YouTube. This is DIY Diecast. My name is Joe, and this is no longer the Saturday Hot Wheels Diecast Collector Show with Joe. Some of you may be familiar with this show as being called that. I had to drop the Saturday, okay? True story. Here's what happened. Apparently, when you put Saturday in the name of a video, some people assume that you can only watch that show on Saturday. So now it's just the Hot Wheels Diecast Collector Show with Joe, and you can now watch it anytime you like. It's going to work out better for everybody anyhow. Alright, I'm so glad that you are back joining me this week. Got a lot of great stuff on the table to cover. Want to talk today about muscle machines and the quality that they are. Okay? I don't want us to forget about the vintage diecast out there. We don't see a lot of muscle machines anymore, but you can still certainly get them on all the e-commerce sites like eBay and Poshmark and Mercari and all the other ones. Well, maybe not Poshmark. That might be where you get a nice shirt or a pair of boots. But anyhow, the quality of muscle machines is not to be overlooked. And I want to cover that and show you some of the fantastic, phenomenal details of muscle machines. Also, in response to a comment that I got, well, a few people have mentioned this, and I do apologize. It wasn't on purpose, but somebody did point out that I haven't done a lot of Ford diecast content lately. So to make up for it, I'm doing the mother of all Ford shows. Primarily, mostly, this show is going to be about Ford Mustangs. And I got all kinds of them. I got movie Mustangs. I got Fox bodies, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, up to current Mustangs, all kinds of different ones. Some in the packages, some fantastic ones that are loose, and we're just going to crack them all open, you know. We'll take a look at all those, and then something very, very special, okay? I want to cover Hot Wheels launchers. Now, you guys are probably familiar with the typical Hot Wheels launcher. You know, you put the Hot Wheel in here, and bam, there goes the Hot Wheel. Well, if you want to kick it up a notch, you want what's underneath this this towel here. And we're going to get to that here in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and grab you, put you on pause right fast, and bring you up front and close for the action. See you in a minute. Alright, let's take a look at the table. Here's what we'll be covering today. I got a larger scale muscle machine, some smaller ones here in the back. I've got all kinds of fantastic Mustangs, a lot of main lines carded here. Don't discount them because they're main lines. Some very, very special stuff in here. We're going to get to that. Some great loose Mustangs here, and then the very special ones on the card. We'll be opening up all of them and examining them coming right up. And then, of course, the big surprise has something to do with that. Alright, let's get into these muscle machines here. Alright, so let's just talk about this big one here first. Basically a 1/24 scale, maybe a little bit bigger. Now, you know that muscle machines always exaggerated their cars. They were always big, cartoonish looking cars with blown engines out of them usually. This one is no exceptions. What I want to talk about with muscle machines, everybody knows what they are. If you're a serious collector, maybe not if you're new to the hobby, and that's okay, but these are muscle machines. And the details are fantastic. Real rubber tires on these things. You can squeeze them like you could put air in them. Check out the details on those tires. I mean, you don't get more accurate on tread than some muscle machines. And then while we're looking underneath the bottom here at the undercarriage, I mean, look at all that chrome. They've chromed out the rear axle, the drive shaft, the transmission, the exhaust side pipes. Check them out. And even painted in the oil pan. Crazy. The trailing arms and the front suspension, yep, chromed out. This is the kind of detail you will always get whenever you come across a muscle machines. But it doesn't end there. Look, real individual spark plug wires. Both sides. They're all there. A real rubber belt on the supercharger. Do you see that thing flexing? That is real rubber. The details are insane, is what I wanted to point out, okay? And it doesn't stop on the larger scale cars. They do the same on the small ones. Check this out. Real rubber tires, fantastic tread details, painted in oil pan, chromed out side pipes, and even some coloring in on the driveline. Amazing. And yep, that is a real rubber belt, even on this 1/64 scale example. Just amazing. And I've got a couple other little details there. No blown engine out of the Cutlass here. Still a very, very prime example. And a little exaggerated blown through the hood Nash Metropolitan. All by Muscle Machines. If you don't have any of these, I'm telling you, quality cars for your die-cast collection. Alright, now before we get into the Mustangs, I just can't not wait any longer. I can't contain myself. I've got to show you what the big surprise launcher is, okay? So, like I said earlier, most of you, when you think of Hot Wheels launchers, you think of the typical average Hot Wheels launcher. You know, you take a Hot Wheels. Let me find one I don't care about very much here. As much. Okay, this one ought to do just fine. You stick them in the end there, and you hit the thing, and bam, look out. Ooh, boy, that. Okay. Anyway, this is your typical Hot Wheels launcher, right? Now, that was pretty impressive. You'd be amazed how far that actually went. However, what about this? It is the Clay King target thrower. Oh, baby. I mean, could you just imagine? Now, this is that thing that you put the little clay pigeons in, and it launches them, and you shoot them out of the air with your rifle. Could you just imagine how far this thing could launch a Hot Wheel? I mean, I'm talking, amazing, all the way across the sky, maybe even into space. That's fantastic. We got to try this out sometime, maybe in an upcoming video. I'm sorry, I'm doing a show here. What is it? Oh. Well, guys, actually, my producer says that what I meant to say was, you know, kids, don't do anything like this at home. Don't take a Clay King target thrower and launch your Hot Wheels from it. It could be dangerous. You know, there's a lot of power in these things, a lot of moving parts and pinch points or whatnot, and we certainly don't condone doing anything dangerous here at DIY Diecast. We want everybody to be safe. Seriously, you could lose your head or your arms with one of these things. It's just not a good idea. Just stick to the, you know, the regular launchers here. They go plenty far enough anyway. I mean, I certainly would want to try that out. Could you imagine how hard it would be to do a die-cast show without your arms or your head? Alright, I think you get the point. Now let's start out with these fantastic loose Mustangs. The first one up here, and probably one of my favorite body styles of the Mustang, of course, the Fox Body Mustang. This is a fine Johnny Lightning example with real rubber tires. Have some fantastic details. The Ford emblem is painted in there. The headlights, even the corner marker lights. to the tail lights. All the great details are there. And we got an opening hood exposing that 5-liter 5.0 engine. Fantastic example for your collection there. Next up, another one of my all-time favorite Mustangs in my collection is this Texas Department of Public Safety. It's kind of a 5.0 Fox body police car. Check that out. Look how accurate those law enforcement wheel package wheels are. I imagine this had the 5-liter engine in it, probably 5-speed with the Interceptor package. Just a fantastic example, and a Matchbox mainline if you want to find that one for your collection. Alright folks, now Hot Wheels gave us all kinds of great colors and decal examples of the Fox body Mustang. This is their mainline SVO in the purple. Got the SVO window spoiler in the back there in the purple, and then also they gave it to us in the silver with those fantastic details. What does that say there? Mustang SVC Speed Velocity SVO Speed Velocity Operations or something like that, I believe. Another fantastic variation of the mainline Mustang Fox body from Hot Wheels. Here is in the red, looking fantastic. And we are not done yet. Here's one in the black that I don't have opened up yet. I'll go ahead and crack this open. We'll take a look at it. Peekaboo, it has came out to play. There it is in the very sharp black, red, and gray decal variation. And one more Fox body to talk about before we get into some of the others is, of course, the Hot Wheels Art Car series 5-liter Mustang GT. Very colorful there. Alright, a couple other loose ones to cover here. Here's something a little bit newer. This is that late 60s, early 70s body style. It's just a mainline with those very, very over-exaggerated wheels there and a beautiful gold metallic paint scheme. The chrome is kind of wearing off the wheels. I think this was a yard sale bag collection car that I got there. But very nice, and it can be again. We'll maybe do a wheel swap on that one. And if you like your low quality Mustangs, here is a Mayasto example for you. Actually, the body casting is not that bad. The details are really great. It's just those awful, awful Mayasto wheels. Come on, join Hot Wheels and Matchbox. At least put some mid-grade quality wheels on the cars. Otherwise, a not too bad example. Now I guess we'll just mix up the main lines from the special ones here and keep going. Alright, this is the 1999 Hot Wheels mainline Mustang. And 90s, early 2000s body style. Let's get it open, look at those decals. There it is, the 1999 Lesser 420. 420, huh? I'm not even going to go there. Anyway, fine example of the 99 Mustang in the Lesser 420 decals. Alright, let's open up something a little more premium. It is a vintage Johnny Lightning Mustang Classics, and it is a 1973 Mach 1. One of only 20,000 is what the cardboard coin there says. Let's get this open. Looks really cool. There it is. Dang! Dang! I mean, the details. Crazy. 1997 release of the Johnny Lightning 2. If you like this one and you want to find it and add it to your collection, look at those details. The rear wing is a little wavy there. It's kind of flimsy, but the details are great otherwise. And we even have a opening hood on that one. Yeah, that probably had a big Boss 302 in it, being the early 70s car. I don't know, Mach 1 could have the 427 Cobra Jet too. What do you think? Alright, next up, let's cover another mainline. This one's kind of vintage. It's a 99 Mustang again. And this one from the Kung Fu Force series. Alright, let's get this Kung Fu Force series Mustang open. Check out these decals. Alright, I'm not sure what they were trying to do. I'm not sure what the connection is between these decals and Kung Fu. I don't know what's very Kung Fu about this car at all. I don't know. Oh, I guess those are some spinning Chinese stars on the side. Okay, I'm starting to come around now. Got some, I don't know, ooh, three-armed action there. Yeah, okay, there it is, the Kung Fu 99 mainline Mustang. And I'd also like to point out that if you ever don't care for the decals that are on, or the tampos that are on your diecast, you can always wipe them off with some nail polish remover. Move very quickly with it and wipe it off quickly too, so that it doesn't get all the way down to the paint. But a little bit of this, working quick with it, will take those decals, unwanted decals, right off. A little bit of nail polish remover there. Alright, now this one in the back. This one is noteworthy, okay? Now from a distance, yeah, I know, Joe, it's just a mainline Hot Wheels Mustang. Nope, you'd be wrong. Wait till we get this one open. It's the Speed Blaster series, Mustang Cobra, and what I want to say about this, clearly it's different. When I get it out of the package, you'll see. But Hot Wheels, I would like to see some more of these. If you're listening, more of these over here, please. Alright, see what I was talking about? See how different that body is? It's very, very custom body, like almost like a stock car Mustang is what they were going for here. Very different in comparison to the body style of the regular Mustang. You'll see how different it is there. Look at the front bumper, particularly. And then the front that way. Got that bottom spoiler, very wide body looking. Love this mainline Mustang. Hot Wheels, we want some more. Bring them back is all I'm saying. Alright, next up, a Matchbox Mustang. We got the 2019 Ford Mustang Coupe. Just a basic 2019 Mustang in a beautiful green with some nicely matched gold wheels. Let's get it out and look closer. Yes, very fine example. Almost like a teal green there and a beautiful metallic flake. Fine, fine, fine addition for your collection. Nice GT badging in the back there. Colored in headlights and taillights. And even got the side rear view mirrors. Yep. Alright, let's go for the Golf Mustang. Man, I've been wanting to open this one for a long time. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love any of the golf cars. They put out a lot of different ones. This is the Golf Custom 2018 Ford Mustang GT. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the matching orange chromish trim rings. I have another one of my favorite golf cars here. This is the Chevy Nova. Even has the same wheels on it. Absolutely love all the different golf car variations. And this is the Mustang. Absolutely beautiful. Let's check it out up closer. Alright, now I don't know if you guys ever noticed this before, but as I was opening it, look, it says it has a special feature, see back for details. And before I looked at the back, I looked all over this car and I was like, I don't see anything special. But I'm glad that I did, because look, it says adjust the front spoiler and speed through crazy loops. Flashy styling, a roof-length air scoop, and strut-mounted rear wing make this Mustang a horse of a different color. Okay, let's check out this adjusting front spoiler. Well, I mean, it moves a little bit, but boy, much harder. I think I could yank it right off of there. So it moves a little bit. Okay, I guess that's pretty cool. Still like it. Alright, next up, it's the Star Spangled 2 Mustang 1965. There it is. 65 Mustang convertible in the stars and stripes. Flames variation, the convertible no less. There it is. I actually like it. You know, some things are overdone from a distance. It looks like they just stickered the heck out of this thing. But it's, I don't know, it's growing on me. Now it's out of the package. We do have an opening hood. And it stays up. Boy, how many cars can you open the hood and the hood stays up? Outstanding. There is the... Now, I believe these came with the 289 V8 or the straight 6. You got one or the other. That looks like the 289 V8 in there, if I'm counting correctly on the exhaust ports. And all metal base, all metal body, all metal car for the 65 casting there. Outstanding. Alright, how about a Racing Champions Premium? This is a vintage. This is a little bit older of a release. It's the from the TV show Bullet, clear back in the 60s. Most of us aren't going to remember that TV show. Nonetheless, this is the 1968 Mustang that Frank Bullitt drove in the show. Very premium. I suppose this may even be a little bit valuable. And you know what I like to do with valuable die-cast? You got it. Let's crack it open. Oh, there's no point in not being able to enjoy your die-cast outside of the package. If you collect them for value, one day you're going to be very surprised to find out that you wished you'd have just opened them and enjoyed them for what they're actually worth anyway. You know, something is only worth what somebody's going to pay for it. That's all I'm saying. Here it is, fantastic details. Ah, those wheels are so accurate and very nicely detailed. Real rubber tires, fantastic tread details. Got a opening hood. Oh, I thought we did. Nope, guess not. Looked like the nice gap around there, like it would have it. Very nice details. Look how they even colored around the trim, around the windshield and the windows, door handle, and even the windshield wipers. Very, very nice example on that very sharp 68 Frank Bullitt Mustang there. Alright, now these next two, I promise you, they're just mainline cars, okay? These are mainline cars. It is the 66 Mustang. It's the fastback version. Very, very trippy, hippie peace sign decals on there, okay? And let's get this open. Something very special about this one and this next one here. Okay, there it is, and I went ahead and opened up the other one too. There they are. I really like this one. Boy, that green is metallic. It is awesome. I wish you could see that for real, but it is gorgeous. Here is the peace sign one. Pretty cool. I like it, you know. But what both of these cars, check this out. I'll see if I'm ambidextrous enough to do this. Oh, I got one. Boy, that one's really hard. I don't want to force it. I might break it. Okay, let's do this one since it's cooperating. Opening hood on both of these cars. And it's just a mainline car. Now, every once in a while, I'll not notice it while it's in the package, but I'll pull a Hot Wheels mainline out, and wouldn't you know, the hood opens. Isn't that great when you get that kind of a surprise? It's kind of a big deal to me because, you know, other companies, this is what I expect, you know. Here's a Matchbox moving parts, okay? I buy this, I know that it's going to have opening doors and opening hood or something like that. It clearly says it, but when the package is just a mainline package and you get it out not expecting it to do anything and it does that, how great is that? What a nice surprise. Alright, only a few more to get to. Another favorite of mine. Can't wait to get this one out. Do you love the Mustang 2s or not? Some people really didn't care for them when they downsized them into this Mustang 2 platform, and other people really liked them. I think they're cool. They shove some massive V8 engine options in some of these rare editions of these cars. Let's get this classic Johnny Lightning release out. A limited edition, one of only 20,000, and check out the great details. Dang! Check it out. Oh, man. Oh, this one is just, I'm at a loss for words. It's great. Really love the details. All of them are there. All the, I'm really at a loss for words. I love these Mustang 2s. A little, it's faded on the coloration. It's going a little yellow there from the package. Maybe the sun got to it. I don't know. Looks like we got an opening hood here. It wants to. And man, you know, this is part of my frustration about moving parts cars too. Is if you're going to put a datgone opening hood on it, you know, let it open. Why are so many like that? You know, they should open, but it's like if you try to open them, you're going to break them off, and I hate that. But love the Mustang 2 example there from Johnny Lightning. Alright, now these last two, I got these, I bought a collection out, and this is exactly the way that these came, okay? And they're in these protectors, these big honking protectors. And I have researched both of these cars, and I can't find anything special about them. I don't know. The question is, leave something in the comments if you know. Is there some reason that these cars, somebody would have put these in these protectors? Because I didn't do it. I bought this collection, and this is the way they were in there. I think I'll leave them in, these two in the packages until I know for sure. Maybe there's something very special about these and they are super, super valuable. And I'm going to have to eat my words about opening, not opening diecast. But if you know, am I missing something? Are these in the packages because they're special? We got a, they just look like mainline Mustangs to me. And this is the Wastelanders series Mustang Mach 1. Let me know if you know anything about it. And the next one and the last one is the, I don't know, it just says Mustang Mach 1. Doesn't look like anything special. It is the first editions, and the other one was not. Maybe somebody just really liked their Mustangs and wanted to showcase all their Mustangs is all it was. I don't know. If you know anything about it, let me know. Alright, and that is going to do it for today's show. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up please. And if you're not subscribed, for crying out loud, what are you really doing? Subscribe so that you don't miss future videos coming up. And all the shorts that I drop. Try to get to a couple different things each week to give you some new content. And if this is the first time that you're finding my show, go back in my content, and I've got somewhere around 150 videos out right now for you to watch. We're just going to keep on doing the shows, cranking out diecast, opening them all up. I got another shelf on the wall here. We're going to just keep filling them up and go around this whole place. If you stick around long enough, we're going to cover the walls in tens of thousands of Hot Wheels. I sure hope so. Anyway, thanks again, and we'll see you next time.